but to avoid a direct confrontation like that, we cannot make light of him. Takeichi Maebara.
Alright. Come on, Kameda.
You making fun of me? Who do you think I am anyway? Okay. No. Maebara was one thing, but you think I'll lose to the likes of you? Whenever this girl stepped up to the bat, she had swung wildly and missed, striking out every time. This might sound rude, but however much Kameda holds back, I don't think she'll be able to hit a home run. I could hear the reporters declaring that there was no way a comeback would happen. Wait, what? Satoko, she swung wildly and missed every single time she stepped up to bat? She swung after the sound had ended, completely mistiming it. I could hear disappointed voices coming from those rooting for Hinamizawa. It's only natural. Every single batter had struck out. Even if worse came to worse, no one would get a hit. That's why it didn't sound strange when Kameda said this. I can't take it seriously with someone like you. I'll give you a chance. I'll throw the next one slow and underhanded. I'll let you get a hit or two so you can go home and brag to mommy. Of course, these lines were all part of the plot, too. From out of the corner of his eye, Kameda gives me a look. Was that alright? Yeah, you did great. It looked very natural. Kameda, you are a splendid actor. No, not compared to Kei. I'm nothing. Even that exchange was seen as heated and enthusiastic by reporters. But Kei, however slowly I pitch, can this girl really hit it? Don't worry and throw the ball like we planned. I think I've got a good idea how this will turn out. Our exchange over Kameda moved from set position into a pitching stand. Come then. Throw your merciful pitch. I'll hit a huge home run off of it. She'd struck out every time she was at bat. When I heard that, my vague ideas became firm belief. And out of Kameda's hand comes a slow, lazy pitch as though they were playing catch. Normal people would have probably be able to hit it, but for Satoko, who'd been striking out the whole time, just when people started to think that way, the members of our club had finally already realized that Satoko's trap had begun. It was true. Striking out consistently today had all been laying the groundwork for this moment. An act. All to make it feel like Kameda letting off the gas wasn't strange at all. Which meant, in other words, that Satoko had been bullshitting him. Home run, boy. Whoa! She got it! Look at it go!
I don't even need to run, do I?
Ha 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 ha! The super huge home run Satoko hit disappeared over the roof of the school. Jesus. The reporters lost their words at the sight. And then roars of applause. Despite this being what we'd anticipated, I can't help but stare in mute amazement at the gorgeous home run. Satoko strutted over to the first base. Come on, what are you doing, Keiichi? Second base is that way. Satoko, you're really good at baseball. Satoko grinned, showing her fang-like canines in reply. Come to think of it, she played baseball a lot with Tomita and the others during lunch, didn't she? The fact that they always invited her to play meant she was by no means bad at it. And you purposely struck out all those times? Since before Kameda even got here? Jeez, you really got something for every occasion.
I say this all the time, do I not? I only have a one trap, and when everything is about to come to a conclusion, it's enough that I don't even have to worry. Ha ha ha!
Damn it, that sounded kinda cool. Actually, if she had just been playing seriously the entire time, we wouldn't be in this situation in the first place. Basically, she was just bragging about hitting the ball. But when Satoko did it, it looked so cool. Again, had she done this in the beginning, we would have just won outright. and not had to be in this worrying position. We crossed home plate in order, me, then Satoko, and completed our walk-off home run. Our teammates welcomed us back with their blessings. Mahabara! That was amazing, totally cool! I never thought it would happen. Tomita and Okamura praised me. How about that, Tomita and Okamura? I turned things around just fine. Rena thinks you are cool too. Good work. It was nothing. I briskly clapped my hand against Rena's outstretched palm. Satoko did brilliant too. She gave us a spectacular ending. Who do you think I am? Ha ha ha. Man, I can't underestimate her. Satoko Hojo. Kei was great too. Winning Kameda over like that? He's a magician of duplicity. Haha, Rika, I don't think that's a compliment. But really, only Keiichi could have pulled off such a dramatic move. I wouldn't have been able to do it myself. I would very much like you to teach me sometime. Yeah, I'm good. If Satoko learned such displays of power, that's terrifying to even imagine. I'd prefer it if you didn't mimic me. After declaring the match over, the umpire came to us. Well, you actually won. Thank you, Mr. Umpire, that I don't know who the fuck you are. I'm shocked. You said Satoko could hit it, didn't we? You didn't believe us at all. The umpire scratched his head apologetically and apologized to Satoko, smiling dryly. And Keiichi was amazing too, wasn't he? Keiichi's actually the most reliable person here. Well, when I saw him come in with that golf club, I certainly had my doubts, but that breathtaking battle against Kameda had me on the edge of my seat. Right, that breathtaking farce. I quirked a wry smile. Not even the Buddha would have realized that while everyone thought this was a fair match, Kameda and I were thinking about our evil dessert violating ways. Excuse me, Coach. You remember your promise, do you not? Oh yeah, this is. Guess I have no choice. Ha ha. We did it. Keiichi, this means we're having a barbecue meetup tomorrow. Awesome. Rena clapped her hands, and we all began to dance with joy. Tomita and our teammates were jumping up and down too. What's that about? A barbecue meetup? Hey wait, what on earth are you talking about? Oh! We made a promise that if we won today's game, he'd treat us to a barbecue party with all kinds of high-class meats. It wasn't looking good for a while when Kameda appeared, but thanks to Keiichi, we've won that privilege. I see, so that's what this was about. It was certainly not a game we could have lost. Well, you could have, you just wouldn't have had a nice barbecue. Erie's big wallet will be so sad, so sad. You're right about that, but I did make a promise. When we eat, we do it without any mercy. We need to feed our growing bodies after all. Ha 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 ha. Alright everyone. Tomorrow we dine like kings. Yeah! All of the members of the Hinamizawa fighters raised their fists high in the air and cheered. Rika was petting the head of the umpire, who was smiling painfully at the off-kilter remarks. He gave her his head and looked like he was about to cry. Oh, poor umpire. It looked like the price of victory would be pretty big. You beat me, but I have no choice since I promised. Guess I should go shopping for some meat. Coach, get some grade A beef like you promised. We won't forgive you if you buy nothing but vegetables to keep it cheap. Boo-hoo. The umpire, whom they were calling Coach, grinned dryly, crestfallen. Umpire? Coach? The uniform he was wearing had Hinamizawa fighters written on it. Who the fuck is he? Oh, so he's not just the umpire, he was actually our team's coach? Mahabara, is that alright? Can I call you that? Yeah, sure. This comeback wouldn't have happened were it not for you getting on base. Please come to tomorrow's barbecue. No, besides that, would you please consider joining the team? If you were with us, we could dominate the whole prefecture. Coach, let's leave that aside for now. You should be more worried about your wallet. Despite the coach being an adult, everyone seemed to get along very well with him. Coach, huh? Who the hell is he? Pleased to make your acquaintance. I'm Ire, the coach of the Hinamizawa fighters. He extended his hands to him. Okay. I firmly grasped it with my own in reply. I'm Mayabara. Nice to meet you. Then the coach took his other hand and began to stroke mine softly. Oh, okay, nope, bad touch, nope. Nope, I don't think you should be the coach. What smooth hands you have. Such a narrow grain, and you truly take good care of them. Stop it. Silky smooth, stop it. Huh? Hey, wait. I must strictly instruct our maids to take this good care of their skin as well. Hello? And punish the bad ones who don't. Maids? What are you talking about? Such velvety hands. I just want to put them to work. Stop it. Oh, god damn it. Why is everyone a fucking pervert? Ugh. The coach's eyes were spellbound and his delusions floated around through his own original magical universe. He had a supremely steadfast smile. How'd I put this? Who the hell is this guy? That's who I've been asking. He looks so flustered. Our coach is a little strange, but he's really funny, you know? Yeah, I mean, he probably doesn't make moves on every single female in the club. I felt like you couldn't measure him by saying strange or funny. I really didn't think we'd get along. Snap. The other self in my mind made a witty retort for some reason. Come on. Settle down already. You're making Keiichi uncomfortable. Haha, silky smooth. The coach didn't try to take his hands off mine until Satsuko hit him with a threefold wash bucket attack, causing him to faint. Well, he's dead. He's fucking weird. Screw that guy. Seriously, what the fuck's wrong with him? Ooh, advanced. I assume the next one would be expert. At least that's what I would imagine. Because what else would it be? Oh god, that shirt. It's terrible. It was a peaceful lunch break. And something happened. What? What was that? I just heard something real loud from the hallway. What was it? What was it? We rushed into the hallway and to our surprise, Coach was there with a water bucket overturned on his head. Coach, are you okay? Man, you sure got me. Hello, everyone. God, that's a yellow shirt. A very yellow button-down shirt. Coach greets us cool and calm. What's going on, Coach? You don't come to school very much. Well, I do come here once a week as part of my job. It's been quiet here for a while, but I totally let my guard down. Satoko's little tricks always come when you least expect them. Will you be okay in those clothes? Oh, I'm fine. I was just thinking of taking a nice bath, so this is actually cooling me off. You sure are calm, Coach. In fact, you never get mad. It really makes you come off as an adult. She was right. If I were Coach, I would have started running around with the bucket still on my head looking for her. His adult way of not getting mad at every little child's prank was admirable. Listen, Mayabara. With things like this, changing your perspective just a little can make it either irritating or pleasant. It's all about how you react to it. If there's some secret trick to staying so calm after getting hit in the head with a bucket filled with water, then I'm begging you, tell me. For example, let's say there is this old and traditional family dating back to the Meiji area. Okay. Let's say they had many maids under their employ. Being a large house, of course, they have all kinds of maids, from the veteran ones who turn mean and don't want to give up their jobs, to new ones who are young and full of energy. Stop it, I know already where this is going. See, can you imagine that? Yes. Yes. A space filled with dreamy maids in pink and peach adorned with frills and headbands, with Coach at the center, began to spread out before me. The newer maids, with all their youthful vitality, giving it everything they have to please their master. But the older maids won't allow that to happen. They find fault that, with everything they do, bullying them and tormenting them all day long. Look, there's still some dust here. Oh, I'm so sorry. Do it over. Splash. Bucket falls upside down on the maid. She's soaking wet and she wants to cry, but she still puts on a brave face. Maids. Well, at least I know what sends him into, euphoria. How? I don't get it, but it sounds fun. Maybe Rena should be a maid too. Don't. Stop it. Geez, stop. You've even infected Rena. And you, Kay, don't go getting lost forever in Coach's world. Okay, thank you for grounding me. If not for this character trait, Coach would be a good person too. One Santoku Hojo is sighted. I say, Satoko, what is this? I say, look at all this dust. I say, it's time for you to be punished. What? Nya! Coach plucked Satoko up and started giving her a spank. What the fuck is going on? Satoko, you're so cute. Satoko can put drops together with such brilliant predictions. It's so strange how she can't predict the very end, though. Is it? I think Satoko wanted this to happen. She wanted it. Oh god, that's fucked up. Stop it. Satoko wanted this outcome. What do you mean by that? When she plays pranks on people like this, they always get mad and chase her around. Don't you think it's all like a form of communication? Sounds like a terrible way to communicate. Don't people normally say hello to each other? Okay, gee, haven't you heard of it before? People who play lots of pranks are actually lonely and want people to pay attention to them. Rena gave a cool smile and, laughing abruptly, explained. That's what I mean. If Satoko plays a trick on someone, she wants them to get mad or laugh and chase her. It's kind of like a kitty biting you softly. Don't you think it's cute? No, I wouldn't say cute, it's just something weird. He'll definitely be surprised right here and jump backwards. So if I put it up in this spot, it'll work for certain. Satoko regaling us with her trap philosophy was improving the already brutal trap hell on the mountain. If Rena was right and her traps were to get people to pay attention to her, then all these traps on this mountain were basically a crystallized form of those feelings. Alone with Rika, setting up trap after trap after trap in the mountains, always waiting for someone to fall into them. But nobody needed to come into this mountain in the first place. Without a doubt, she and Rika had spent a lot of time imagining how victims caught in their traps would react. Satoko separated for so long from her beloved Nini Satoshi. With her stubbornness, she never once said that she wanted him to come home. But all the traps sleeping on the mountain told me how Satoko really felt. Keiichi, are you listening? Oh, sorry about that. I wasn't paying attention. What did you say? All you have to do is pound one nail into the tree trunk like this and it's already a great trap. If you trip up right here and smack your forehead into it, it would really hurt. A human hammer pushing a nail into your forehead. Yeah, that sounds painful. If it was someone really, really evil, this trap could put them to death. I do so look forward to seeing what sort of villain gets caught by it. Why do you keep glancing at me like that? Are you saying you want me to fall for it? I could get really badly hurt, you know. Maybe you shouldn't be using this trap. Is that so? Well, it's true that I can't use traps without love behind them. And I'll just move the nail here so that if the villain really reforms their behavior, they won't get caught by it. Satoko immersed herself in adjusting the nail's position. Traps of love, huh? Maybe Coach was right. Just by reacting a little differently, everything changes. Come to think of it, maybe you can feel humor and warmth even when Satoko's traps get you. All finished. Now it's absolutely perfect where it is. What do you think, Eiichi? Yeah. It's perfect. Hope a villain comes along and gets caught by this trap. No, of course it would be better if that didn't happen. It looked a little painful, but I consider coming here at some time and getting caught in it. No! No, that's stupid. I don't give a fuck if it makes her happy. I care about my well-being more than her happiness. Because that would hurt like shit. Let's go ahead and save that shit. Alright then, I'm off. Look out for cars. Be back before dinner time. Today was the day of the barbecue party that was the Hinamizawa's fighters' victory celebration. Of course I, having prepared myself, skipped breakfast in order to stay hungry. I mean, sure, you can do that. Though with all the club members coming, it was pretty possible that there would be a contest based on how fast or how much you could eat. Rena was already at our usual meeting place. Mion arrived a few moments later. Great, let's get going. This old man skipped breakfast and is starving to death. I expected nothing less. I too went without breakfast and am now in top physical condition. Oh, you two skipping breakfast is bad for your health. Rena made sure to eat something. Yeah, you're great, Rena. Breakfast is an important part of the day. I'm sure you'll surpass that unhealthy Mion. Get yourself a nice what the fuck? Springy body and be all over the dirty magazines. Stop it. Oh, the dirty magazines. If I get a nice body, then maybe a prince on a white horse will come for Rena too. Don't worry, I wouldn't be surprised if... I mean, come on. Mion's way hotter than Rena. I'm sorry. Come on. Who's more likely? Definitely not happening. If you won't take responsibility for them, Geichon, then don't give Rena any silly ideas. She might start eating breakfast 3 times a day starting tomorrow. Yeah, I could see Rena doing that. Wait, who did this gluttonous princess think was calling to come get for her? Well, anyway, we're all nice and hungry. Let's go and treat ourselves at the big barbecue. Yeah! The venue for said barbecue was to be the Furude Shrine grounds where Rika lived. They held events and festivals there and barbecues too. It was the place that held all sorts of ceremonies in Hinamizawa. Come to think of it, there was supposed to be a big village festival coming up, wasn't there? What, Nagashi or something? The scenery you could see from that high up was fairly superb, and the calm atmosphere particular to shrines was something fairly difficult to find in the city. We left our bicycles at the bottom of the shrine steps and broke into a mad dash up the stairs. When we arrived at the shrine grounds, the Hinamizawa fighters and their fathers had already gathered and begun setting up for the barbecue early. Of course, Satoko and Rika were there as well. When they noticed our arrival, they waved to us. Oh, so you managed not to forget about this. Curses, if all you hadn't come, there would have been much more meat for me. How truly disappointing it is. You underestimate us, Satoko. Now that we've arrived, you don't think you'll be able to have even one bite of that fabulously marbled beef, do you? Oh, you know it's gonna be pure shit beef, right? Remember when we ate our bento here? You and I had a fatal difference in reach. I'll be overwhelming you once again. What? I cannot allow this to happen by any means. Cry and shout all you want, you'll just be watching us fill our mouths with beef. Don't worry though. We'll give the peppers and onions to you. Oh shit, the onions taste the best, come on. Right next to the beef, onions taste amazing. I'll give Satoko lots and lots of grilled squash too. When Satoko heard the word squash, her complexion changed color. When she took my overwhelming rage into account, she knew it wasn't just a threat, it could actually happen. I'll go tell the coach. I'll tell him you really love squash. If it's for you, I bet he'll get a whole mountain of specialty squash from all over Japan. Wow, good for you, Satoko. You'll have your pick of the squash. You can have squash from dawn till dusk 3 meals a day. Rena, everyone's bullying me. Satoko tried to leap into Rena's chest. Oh no, clearly given another second, Rena's mock punches would have just piled us to the ground. So just before Satoko hit Rena, I grabbed her by the nape of the neck and pulled her back. A superb reaction with only seconds of foresight at least, it was supposed to be. But for Rena, when I caught the leaping crying Satoko, it looked like I was keeping her to myself. I'm dead. Oh, no, Keiichi. This is Rena's, okay? I'm taking her home. Rena. Beat up Mio and Enrica too, like that too. Whoa, hold on there. Ah! No. You will not hurt her. I will not be okay with this. Okay. Now where could Rika be? There she is. Rena, over there. Just wait, Satoko, I'll take care of her right away. Then I'm bringing you straight home. Meep. Satoko, you're mean. Oh, Rika's so cute too. Oh, I'm taking her home. Rika, it serves you right. Satoko laughed in a shrill voice at Rika and Rena's unproductive game of tag while we watched them sprawl down on the ground. Are you alright, Mayabara? Sonosaki? The coach came over and lent us a hand. Yeah, that's just how we communicate, that's all. Don't mind us. If the way we communicate ends up leaving bruises on my face, then I don't want any more to do with it. You never learn, do you? Laughed the coach loudly. Made us start to laugh too. Satoko's laughter, Rika's yelling, and Rena's strange voice were kind of comfortable to hear. The adults here knew what they were doing, so the barbecue was in short order. As the salad oil dripped down onto the plate with a hiss, there was a loud cheer. When the coach brought over a big plate with all the meat on it, we all cheered again. Oh, this meat looks amazing! Coach, he really did splurge on it. I did make a promise. Can you tell how much all of this weighs? It really did cost me a lot. Of course it did. Third-rate meat wouldn't be enough of a reward for everything I did yesterday. Yeah, Satoko's definitely the guest of honor today. Yeah, Satoko was the one who hit the last home run after all. She might have caught the guy off guard, but the arc it flew was long and true. Satoko's pretty athletic. Not bad at all. She could be one of the best of our generation. She doesn't fall behind in physical ability even compared to me. Maybe Satoko has a big future in the world of sports. Haha, stop singing my praises, you're gonna make me blush. Munch munch. Satoko, from whom the excessive praise made her not notice the moderately grilled meat being stolen one after the other, was just far too cute. Mayabara, this is heavy. Tomita and Okamura were carrying something over to us. A fucking trophy of my greatness. It was a huge barbecue plate. Damn it. Whoa. Barbecue's protagonist has arrived. The plate was chock full of skewers with vegetables and meat on them. The grilled, burning hot meat juices made a swish, a hissing noise as they dripped off. Yummy. You need a lot of heat for cooking something on a metal skewer, so they have grilled the whole plate at once. Can't have a barbecue without some of these. You can say that again. Oh, about to. Let's get it over here. Up we go. Whoa! Look! It's amazing. Everyone greeted us with a cheer. Each person received a skewer with vegetables and big pieces of meat on it. They also received paper cups filled to the brim with juice. In my right hand were pounds of piping hot barbecue. In the left was a cup of juice that I could chug down. If this doesn't make you want to dance, you weren't a man. You know, it just makes me fucking hungry. I can't hold back any longer. I'm gobbling it down. Gobble gobble. Not just yet, Kay. We've got a little ceremony first. Can I have your attention, everyone? The coach with a cup of beer in his hand mounted the nearby beer cooler. This is supposed to be a victory celebration after all. We needed an opening statement. Damn, I hope it ends soon. For every second this goes on for, a little more of the food's freshness goes away. No! Satoko stomped down onto the back of my foot. My word, men your age are so greedy. Can you not wait a little more elegantly? Is everything I'm thinking really showing on my face? Okay, is everyone listening? We won a huge game yesterday. It had become a hard battle after that amazing pitcher came in. But thanks to equally reliable survivors on our side, we scored a beautiful turnaround victory. Clapping. Both my hands were full, so the adults and older brothers gave us a round of applause. This is to celebrate that victory. As promised, I got tons of delicious meat for everyone. Eat as much as you want. Use that energy on our next game. And after a few words of thanks to the fathers and brothers who helped with the barbecue, he led us in a toast. Cheers. They say that when toasting, you would normally down the contents of your cup. But we were young. At the toast, all of us immediately began to dig into our skewers. Are you kidding? People actually don't drink after they do a cheers? Shit, I did that whenever. Whenever someone did that, because you're already in that motion. You already have it up, you just basically tilt it back into your mouth. Wow, that's shit. Come on, guys. After that, it got really lively, with everyone congratulating one another for things they did during the game. Like how someone made a great catch, or how awesome someone looked when stealing a base. Of course, they congratulated me too, the savior who appeared to fight against the Koshin pitcher. Well, even what I did was all thanks to Satoko. Satoko did have a plan, but you're the only one who could have won over Kameda like you did, Kei-chan. Thank you, Mion. You did more than enough to deserve praise. Oh, please praise me more. It makes me feel good. By the way, Keiichi, you want to eat cake with Kameda after that, didn't you? You went to eat cake. You look like you were best friends. The seeds of a friendship sprouting between male rivals, something like that. God damn it, that was Mion. Fuck. That's sort of, well, it's... How? I violently brushed through Rena's hair as she turned red in the face for some reason at the mention of friendship between males, dispersing her pleasant-seeming ideas. Now then, where's the hero, or rather the heroine, Satoko? Oh, there she is. Satoko was with Rika in the middle of bragging her heart out about the home run yesterday, and her teammates spared no compliment for her, since even though he was going easy on her, the fact that she had a throw from a Koshin pitcher was something else. Satoko was more loquacious than usual. It seemed she was in a great mood. She was flying so high that I thought for a moment about getting a word in to tease her. But she was that leading actress today, so I decided not to bully her at all. As I watched Satoko going at things as lively as usual under the sun, it struck me that it didn't quite line up with the pleasant time I'd spent with her. But both of these were the real Satoko. I didn't care which it was, her smiling happily or making a big lively fuss like this. Just as long as she would keep smiling like this forever. Stop it. She looks like she's having fun. Quite a lot of it. The coach had approached me from behind before I realized it. As he gazed at Satoko from afar, like I had been doing, he addressed me. So I could tell he was talking about her. Doesn't it just cleanse your soul to see Satoko smiling? He smiled, refreshed, searching for confirmation. I felt a little embarrassed to admit it, so against my better judgment I played it off. Really? I don't think her smile could cleanse much as a plate. I'm sure Satoko would be mad if she heard that. But that part of her is very cute too. Leaving her cuteness aside, I could understand him thinking Satoko getting angry for being teased would be funny. Mr. Ire, was it? Or Ire? One of those. That's right. Everyone calls me Coach, though. I'd be very happy if you called me Coach as well, Mayabara. As he said that, Coach Ire smiled, blushing a little. Coach, you seem to like Satoko a lot. I didn't have any real basis for saying that, it was just what I felt to be true. Yeah, I do like her. I love her, in fact. When she gets older, I'm thinking of asking her to marry me. Oh god, fuck. Oh god, oh freak, ew. Ew, that's kinda freaky. Ew, that's kinda... God, that's kinda creepy. Not gonna lie, that's a little... If he's legit serious, that's kinda creepy. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean... Dude? The fuck's wrong with you? I mean, sure, that's a while, that's like 8 years. Or however old she is. And then take that from 18. And that's even if she's into you, she might not be into you. I can understand if you were shooting for Rena or Mion, because it's like, they're basically already adults. I mean, what are they, like 16, 17, 18? Something around that age. That's close enough. Well, I shouldn't say close enough, but I mean, that's not a while. God, that's still... Fuck, that's creepy.